Alright, time for my round 4 game of this month's REV GP. Playing against AllWhoWanders, I think. Yeah, who is on Esper Enchantments. I'm on a play, which is nice for me, and this hand has a 1-drop and a 2-drop, so I keep this. And I play Contested Passage tapped on turn 1. I mean, I have a 2-drop and a 3-drop, and they both ramp, so yeah, that's really good for me. Not sure what Ulfro is going to be sniping, but even if it doesn't snipe anything, it's still fine, it ramps me. So Contested Passage tapped. I mean, pass. What do I fetch end of turn? Do I fetch a forest? Maybe. I could fetch forest or plains. I think it might be good to fetch plains just to get my colors in order. Nah, I should fetch forest because I don't know if I'm going to end up drawing a Wild Court Seeker randomly. And ooh, more stars studded. Nice. So I guess this one's fetching white, and I'll need something else to fetch the second red and white source, but Ulfro can probably do that. Like Ulfro returning a Contested Passage gets me all my colors. So let's see how they answer the star studded. They do have lots of removal, right? Yeah, they have plenty of removal, including a bunch of them at instant speed. They're also playing Drift Off, which does answer my big enchantments. At least my Drift Offs answers their stuff, so mostly just a wash. Ooh, new divide. Can I? Okay, so if Start Studded connects, then I can go Ulfro into Start Studded. Do they have board wipes? They have Chronicle of Extinction, which is a 4-man board wipe. So it's still pretty safe for me to play out 2 Start Studded this turn if I can do that. Right? Is there any other board wipes? No, they do not. Okay. So I'm going to try to connect with this thing. Let's see how they react. We're going to kill it, which, yep, that's completely expected. And do I play out Ulfro now? I mean, it's not like I'm going to get an Ulfro target anytime soon, right? Yeah, so I should just Ulfro now, and because... Okay, so I can also play Start Studded flipped, which also ramps me. I think that's just worse than Ulfro. Yeah, I'll do that. So whack them, and then, yeah, this is fetching white, and one of these guys is probably fetching the second pip so that I can play any Fairy Call Hellions or Drift Offs that I draw. Bounty of the 12, sure. So what does this do again? Each player discards a card. Oh, there goes Contested Passage, and they're going to make 1/1s from their thing. Doesn't kill Ulfro just yet, but Ulfro's definitely dying next turn. Lose 1, right? So this is fetching white. Where is it? And do I have... Okay, so I guess I can Ulfro plus now. Unfortunately, that's not great for me because that means I have to discard my only island, which means I don't have a blue source anymore. So Ulfro plus means that I will have to discard New Divide, which means I won't be able to fetch my off colors, which could be a huge problem. I still think it might be fine. I think I sort of have to do it because I have no good plays right now. But if I draw into a Fury Call Hellion, it's just so bad for me to discard the New Divide. If I draw into Fury Call, what do? I play Start Studded, stick it onto the forest. Wait, I play this flipped, stick it onto the forest. So that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'm almost up to 7 mana next turn. I think I'm willing to risk it. Okay, so let's see what I draw. That's a high... Oh, okay, yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better draw this turn. That completely bailed me out. Anyways, so now I get to play Asahai and plus onto an empty, mostly empty board. Now they have to... So, they can drift off the Asahai if they want. I guess they can also wipe the board and try to attack my Planeswalkers, but now I'm in a really good position. Like, their only answers to Planeswalker is, what, Drift Off and Friends? I definitely will trade here. I guess they can also Omen of Slaughter me. Yeah, they have Drift Off. The good news is Ulfro can... if I draw a land here, Ulfro can kill the human, and then Silver Sun Ancient blows up Drift Off. And okay, there we go. We got the... I couldn't have asked for a better draw this game. Yeah, I'll do New Divide. And what do I fit? I'll get double white, probably. Okay, what's more likely? Fury Call Hellion or Drift Off? I think if I get Drift Off, no, Fury Call Hellion is what I want to draw, so I think I should fetch towards Fury Call Hellion. And so now I get to blow up the Drift Off, and that gets me Asahai back into play, and Asahai will plus again. They can wipe the board if they want, but Silver Sun Ancient exists now, so that's really annoying for them. Like, they can drift off to Silver Sun Ancient, but if they do that, then Asahai is still in play, and I just minus Asahai and start swinging with my buffed up soldiers. If they don't deal with Silver Sun Ancient, I just minus Asahai and start swinging with my buffed up soldiers again. Like, I just give all my guys flying, and they can't really block anything. Guess I can seal away my Silver Sun Ancient. Do I want to play around that? Probably not worth. Does Asahai give Vigilance? No. Well, they definitely don't have Drift Off because they would have used it by now. So I think I can afford to play around Seal away, right? Because as long as I have Silver Sun Ancient around, attacking becomes a huge pain for them. You know what? I think I want I think I want them to play Seal away. Like if they have it, I should try to make them play it. Anyways, I'm going to. Okay, what else can they do? They can like seal away my Silver Sun and also wipe my board with Bronco of Extinction. Well, I've forgotten Cultivator and Star Studded. Like I think I'm completely safe just playing stuff out. So yeah, definitely minus here. Make an Asahai Emblem. And do I swing out here? Again, like, do I want to play around Seal away? And I think the answer is still no, right? Yeah, I'll play around Seal away. Okay, I gained 6 from that deal, and I'll play Forgotten Cultivator. Yeah, I'll tap like this. I think play Forgotten Cultivator. Let's see what I mill. Ooh, Fury Helion. Unfortunately, I can't. I'll take it so I can cast it next turn. And do I play Start Studded? I think I'll keep Start Studded in hand for discard fodder, right? Yeah. So they're going to end of turn sack this to scry. Yeah, that's completely fine. I guess technically now they can both wipe the board and still keep up Seal away. They're going to just use this thing. Alright, cool. They can't wipe the board and keep up Seal away now. And they concede. Yeah, that was a really good draw for me. I got exactly what I needed. I top deck Asahai exactly at the exact right moment there, and then top deck the land afterwards that let me cast Silver Sun Ancient. Anyways, so what do I want? Is Forgotten Cultivator good? I think it is. I don't think any of these guys are any good, so I just need to bring out 2 things. I think I'll start by trimming the 3-drop slot. The Drift Off is still great because it exiles most things, even if it gets answered, right? Running the Bowls also makes a thing. I mean, Ulfro is slightly less good because there's not enough targets, but Ulfro really did stuff that game. I'll bring out 1, and I'll trim the Forgotten Cultivator. And this hand is also great. Yeah, I keep this. Do I start with Star-Studded or Leyline Channelers? I think I start with Star-Studded, unless I draw something that makes me think otherwise. Because Star-Studded requires them to have a bigger answer or something. Okay, they play Gates and pass. Okay, that's good. More Leyline Channelers. Maybe I do start off with Leyline Channeler, but the thing is I have no 4-drops to ramp into. I still think starting with Star-Studded and forcing my opponent to answer it is better than just playing a Mad Dork that ramps into nothing. Forgotten Cultivator, interesting. The Star-Studded still better. I think so, yeah. I want to get out an early threat just to make them tap out for removal. They fetch with New Divide, and they're going to tap out for a 3-drop, banish the Isle. So that, okay, cool. That's instant speed answering my guy. That's completely fine. Or I mean, sorcery speed answering my guy. So now I get to, I guess I'm ramping into Asahai next turn. Well, actually, Contested Passage is kind of annoying because I can't play it untapped. I could also go Forgotten Cultivator, and that's bad. I think I just jam Ulfro, and I do want to get, I need to get blue, which I can get with Ulfro later on. I think I'll just get, I need to get double green, double red. I think I'll get the harder to get colors first. I'll fetch a mountain here, and then Ulfro minus to get back a New Divide tapped because I don't need it to be untapped or anything. And I get to slam Asahai, or I get to slam Asahai next turn if I draw into an untapped land. They can keep up a counterspell, I guess, but I'm fine with that. Well, I didn't actually look at their sideboard at all, but they could have brought in some amount of counterspells. Nothing that really matters too much though. And Fury Helion. Yeah, I can't play anything on curve. So what do I do here? A Forgotten Cultivator or a Leyline Channelers? Actually, I play Forgotten Cultivator and see if I flip into a land. Because then I can go Forgotten into Leyline Channeler, and then also discard the Contested Passage for value. Yeah, I'll go with that plan. That like commit me to fetching a green source. Yeah, whatever. All right, let's see what let's see if this resolves. If they counter it, then I actually have to pass a turn, which is kind of sad. But they are going to counter it. Okay, yeah, that sucks. All right, so I plus Ulfro for no reason and play Contested Passage and pass. So yeah, I should have ran out the Leyline Challengers, I guess. You know, if I activated Ulfro twice and gained enough life to, I would have to activate 3 times in order to gain enough life to enable Leyline Challengers. So yeah, that wasn't happening. So now they're at 5 mana. They can tap out for something right now. I would appreciate if they tap out for something, because then that means I get to do stuff. But I doubt they're tapping out Ephara. Alright, so they can still have an Omen of Deception left over. And I need to fetch now so that I'll fetch Island. Grand Consonance. Oh, they did let me Ulfro up to 2, so I can Ulfro minus again and go up to 6 mana. What does that get me? Okay, so I already have all the double colors I need for these guys. I still need enough green, so I will fetch green right now. So now I get to Ulfro minus, sort my lands a bit. So Ulfro minus gets me New Divide. New Divide fetches me Green Source. So that sets up for Grand Consonance next turn. This turn, I can double Leyline Channelers. So that sets up for Grand Consonance next turn, and then they can wipe the board, but it's not a very valuable board wipe because all they hit was a bunch of Leyline Channelers. Alternatively, this turn I can try to jam one of my 5 drops and get it countered so that the turn afterwards I can try to jam Grand Consonance. That might be more useful than I'm doing previously. I think Fury Hellion is probably the thing that's less valuable right now, so that's why I want to get countered if I go with that plan. How easily can they actually hit Ulfro? I don't think they can hit Ulfro very easily, and I doubt they want to waste removal on it. So I can very easily just go 2 Leyline Channelers and pass, and plus Ulfro and then pass, and it's very likely that I'll be able to resolve something next turn. And I think that's probably the right play. Like, I do want to play around Omen of Deception, and Ashide is very good at winning the game on its own. Actually, they have Gates to the Underworld, which, I guess they can use that to smack Ulfro. Well, if they want to use that to smack Ulfro, I think they sort of have to tap out for it, so that's pretty good for me. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with this plan. Like, just go with the mana plan. If this gets countered, I think I'm fine. Like, that means they wasted a counter spell on a Leyline Channeler, and that opens the way for my bigger stuff. I'm pretty sure they have no way to kill Ulfro, right? Guess, is there any point in not minusing here? Yeah, it feels wrong, but whatever. I'll like make this play. If it turns out to be really bad, then whatever. I made a bad play. Like, if they want to commit resources to killing Ulfro, okay, yeah, that's fine. So that means I get to resolve Grand Consonance if things turn out well. Wait, does that activate Ephara? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, it activates Ephara. So that's really bad for me. Yeah, should have Ulfro minused. But I do get to resolve Ashide at least, so there's that. Or if I get something better, Contested Passage. Oh, Fairy Call Hellion does block Ephara way better than Ashide does. Ashide doesn't get answered by a single... No, Ashide does get answered. Fairy Call Hellion gets answered by a single edict. Well, Fairy Call does blow up lands at least. So I blow up Gate to the Underworld. Like, okay, what's the worst thing that can happen if I play Ashide? They wipe the board, they play an edict, kill Ashide. They have Ephara still lying around. I think Ashide loses to less things than Fury Call Hellion, right? Well, how much White Devotion do they have? They can activate this for free now, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think I actually do need to blow up the land, just so that they don't have a free guy. I think they're probably still holding Omen of Deception. At least that means if I draw a land next turn, I can play Ashide and still pay for Omen of Deception. Chronicle of Extinction. Ooh, what does that do? Discards 2 cards. Oh, yeah, that's really bad. Can they also kill Fury Call Hellion while they're at it? If they can't, then at least I have, like, some stuff to do. Like, Rooftop would be a really nice top deck right now. Grand Consonance, I'm still 1 mana off. Yeah, if I minus Ulfro that turn, I would have been in a much better position, because I wouldn't have been... Like, I didn't waste Ulfro for no reason. And there's no point in attacking because this guy's indestructible, so... Just have to pass and hope to draw a land next turn, and hope that they don't interact with any of my cards. And also hope that they don't have Omen of Deception. I guess I can also draw the thing that destroys an enchantment. That blows up one of the drift-offs. Blows up Banish to the Isle, gets me back a guy. Okay, good, they're tapping out, so it means that they don't have a counter spell, probably. So now I just need to top deck a land, and I should be in business. So yeah, land top deck, please. Perfect. Yeah, that looks like ask and you shall receive. I'll grab the plains right now because... Or, do I grab... No, I grab mountain, right? I don't think it really matters what I grab. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's Grand Consonance. So hopefully I get some good flips off this thing. Let's see, so... Oh, only 3 things. Okay, that's disappointing. At least I get Drift Off. So Drift Off hits Ephara, probably. So if Fairy Call Hellion hits one of their lands, and then I get a land while I'm at it. Actually, Club Promoter. Did I cast a creature spell last turn? I don't think I did. So this thing is a 3/3 that blows up an enchantment. I think that's probably better than, yeah, because then so this thing blows up Stormscraper, Drift Top kills Afara, and then I'm in a very good position. So these guys all get bottom, right? Yeah. So this guy blows up that. This guy exiles that. Ward. Ah, this guy's Ward. I keep forgetting that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I got rid of Afara, but this guy still exists, and that thing's going to start making copies. I can't attack past that. Okay, so the right play there was to blow up, bash the Isle so I can get back my start studded. Or no, the right play was to grab Fury College so I can blow up one of their Pool of Lights. Well, the good news is I can still top deck out of this. I just need to, what? I need to just, I think top deck another Grand Consonance will also do it. But they can just start exiling my board now. Oh, they can, right, they can do that. Yeah, I still didn't cast any creature spells last turn, so if I get Club Promo, I can still blow up, bash the Isle. But now they're going off. Okay, so top deck, please. Nope, I got a land. I think I keep the land in hand. And now okay. I think I just lose here. Alright, so lesson learned, don't target Stormscraper. Do I do anything differently this time? Does bring down the house answer Stormscraper and nothing else, I think. It's probably not worth bringing it in. Yeah, I think that's how I'll board. So no land hand, unkeepable. No early game, so still unkeepable. Or is it? No, it's unkeepable. Okay, yeah, that's a usable hand. And I'll keep start set it into Wild Court Seeker. Or do I? I can bottom one of the lands here, and that's kind of risky. But like, how much do I? Well, I'm on the play, right? So start set it probably connects. Yeah, I think I'm willing to bottom a land here. So now I just need to. They can't answer any. Yeah, they can't answer my start set it on. Oh wait, it doesn't have haste, right? I forgot. Okay, so I need to draw land very badly. Well, I mean, I can always hope to get good draws. If I get mana screwed, what do? I can't really do much if I get mana screwed. I just have to hope starts that it survives, basically. Which isn't that unlikely, but they definitely probably can answer it, but I just have to hope they can't. Or I hope to draw land. So like there's two things that could happen. And I'll get my mountain now. Like playing like this means that I do lose hard if there's lots of ways for me to get screwed over here, but I just have to play and hope that I don't. Ooh, yeah, they don't have good mana. Yeah, I can resolve Wild Court Seeker now. All right, nice. Looks like my play got rewarded. Let me just remember how to do this. Wild Court Seeker, bring back New Divide, play it. I need to play it untapped. Do they have any damage-based removal? I have Chronicle of Extinction, which isn't active until later on, and nothing else, right? Yeah, so no reason playing this untapped. I just play it tapped and pass the turn. If Wild Court Seeker survives for another turn, then it's probably not going to survive, but that means Starsighted probably survives. Like, they can't kill two things with one spell, at least at this mana. So I'll probably connect with Starsighted again, which means that Fury Call. Oh, actually, I'm completely massacred, so. Alright. In that case, I need to fetch preemptively. Oh, that's actually really annoying. Okay, so the right play here is fetch Mountain, because that way I can always play Fury Call Helion if something goes wrong. Because I don't think they can deal with both guys. And they let me go to combat. Okay, I mean, do they have Grave Hate or something? Nope, they just completely let it happen. I guess they just don't have an answer or something. Which is extremely good for me, because now I'm at 6 mana. I should probably be fetching white here so that I can play Asahai later. But right now I'll just play Fairy Call Helion. And if it gets countered, then whatever. I still have more plays lined up later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll just play Fairy Call Helion and see how they react. Like, do they have a counter spell? They have, this thing is not, well then, yeah, I need to read my cards more. Okay, but I'm still fine. Like, I still have these guys on the field. They pass, alright. As long as these guys can keep connecting, I'm still in a very good position. They still let me attack, divide. They're still, they're massacred, I see. So I should fetch island now. And this guy makes another one of these guys. That thing goes on the island, right? Oh, except now I can't ask that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm playing horribly right now. Well, is it? It's fine if Asshai gets countered, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can Silver Sound Ancient next turn, and I think like if I baiting out an a counter for Asshai is way better than 4, 5. Yeah, Clear Scorn that it gets exiled. Sure, unless they have even more counter spells lined up, I think I'm fine. And then there was no way for me to play around it anyways, so yeah, it didn't matter. Wait, why did I not jam Silver Sound Ancient? Yeah, because then I'm not going to question it. Like, I'm already winning super hard because my opponent's mana screwed, so I don't want to push my luck any further than I need to. Anyways, time to swing again. They still have not have an answer to these guys. Like, they know I have Silver Sun Ancient coming, so I guess they can't exactly afford to tap out. Blocks. Yep. What an unfortunate game to them. I'll stick this one on the mountain now. And do I just... I'll just jam Silver Sun Ancient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can jam this guy and still have enough mana left over to play for counter spells. GG. GG. Yeah. Only got massacred. That happens. Probably didn't play super well. Didn't read the cards properly. Didn't realize that this guy doesn't stack. But anyways, yeah, so that was the game. That means I'm 4-0 so far in GP, so hopefully I also perform just as well in the top cut. Yeah, see you next time.